Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I just came to look at a property that I just bought. I bought it maybe like a month or two ago. So I bought this empty land. I bought the trailer for $3,500, and then I bought the land, and I paid the mover to move the mobile home over here. We're installing the new siding on the mobile home. As you can see, it already had house windows installed when I bought it. So the lot goes up probably until the trees. The next lot, my sister and my brother-in-law bought it, and they put the mobile home there. They're probably gonna rent it out. We also put a house door on it. Haven't gotten the keys from the contractor, so I'm not gonna be able to go inside, guys, on this video. So you can probably hear my voice. You can probably see it in my face. I had COVID, or I probably still do. I've been sick for the past 2 weeks. I was quarantined at the house for 10 days. And yesterday I was finally able to leave the house, and I went to church to give thanks to God that I was doing better. So I'm feeling better already. The fever is gone. I just have a light cough, but I'm sure it'll go away in a week or two. Not really worried. I have my faith in God. I hadn't been to the property since I was sick, like I mentioned, for the past 2 weeks. This old siding, all this gray siding is new. It already has the light meter. Just need to run the wires to the house. We're gonna cover the bottom with siding, and we're also doing the interior. We're doing new drywall. Excuse me, new drywall. The floors were already changed by the previous owner, so they're gonna stay. That it has a 3/4 plywood. This is actually the front of the mobile home, but since the entrance is over here on this side, we couldn't put it here because of the trees. We had to put the front to the back. In the back of the house, it's just a plain wall. So we're gonna do some decorations to the wall or something, so it can look a little bit better. Because right now it's just a plain wall. So the mobile home is in pretty good condition for. I mean, I paid $3,500 and I'm replacing the siding. I think it's still a good deal. The contractor's gonna put some stuff that goes right here, kind of like those older mobile homes. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So today's March 11th, 2021. I'm trying to get accustomed to see the dates, because sometimes I film the videos and I don't upload that same day. So just so I can keep track and you guys can keep track of the progress, I'm gonna try to make it a habit to mention the date on every video. I'm just here at the house in my bedroom, as you guys remember from the last video. I had been procrastinating to make this video, not this video in particular, but just being lazy, in all honesty. I want to wash off the laziness, and I want to get to work. Excuse my clothing, like I mentioned, I'm just here at the house, so I'm just wearing a t-shirt. As you guys saw now in the video that I just showed you, I bought this property. I'm gonna pull up the numbers. I still don't know how to film the desktop yet. I'm just gonna be talking to you guys, and I'm gonna be picking over here so I can mention the numbers. I bought this property a few months ago. I don't have the exact date when I bought it. When I made that last video, it was December 26th. I bought the property. I bought the lot, the empty lot, for $32,500. I paid $3,500, like I mentioned in the video, for the mobile home. I paid $1,900 to move it because it was in the north area of Laredo, and the lot that I bought is in the south, so I had to pay him. They usually charge about $1,600, but since it was far away, they charged me $200 or $300 more. I bought this property with the intention of selling it. I wasn't thinking that I was going to invest as much money as I did. I always have this habit. You can say it's a good habit, but this time it kind of backfired. Why did it backfire? Because I sold it before I knew exactly how much I was gonna invest in this property. Right now, my profits are being cut real short. That's a mistake that I'm gonna have to learn for the future. The mobile home, since I paid $3,500, it's a 1985, I believe, as you saw in the pictures. And I'm gonna be uploading some pictures and some videos of the property, of how we're repairing it. I want to say like 90% of the siding of the exterior we had to change because it was already they had swapped it maybe like 10-15 years ago, but they didn't paint it. The water got into it and it needed to be changed already. I really don't like to sell properties in bad condition. I learned this from an older gentleman, a friend of mine, that says that everything you sell, you basically put your stamp on it, your signature. So I really don't like to sell crap. I like to sell things in good condition. Even if my margins are gonna be cut smaller, I can't. Maybe if I'm gonna sell it to another wholesaler and sell it to a flipper, maybe I wouldn't mind because I know they're gonna fix it. But since this property, I'm selling it to an older lady and she's gonna live there and she's depending on her retirement check, I really wanted to go, not all out, but fix it correctly to avoid any problems for her in the future. I want to sleep good at night and I want to know that she's gonna be paying me every month, but that she's not gonna have any major issues with the property that I knew of. We painted the whole exterior, we covered the bottom. Unfortunately, I don't have any pictures because we're still working on the few last touches. I just decided to get this video over with. I'm gonna upload it like this without the final pictures. So in total, I spent $63,000. So this includes almost $34,000 for the property, $3,500 and $1,900 to move it. So that's another $5,400 for the mobile home. Almost $12,000 in labor. The labor cost basically doubled on me. I was expecting to spend about $7,000. It went up to almost $12,000. So that was a big hit. When I bought the property, I was told that another mobile home was already there. So I was under the impression that the property already had electric meter and that it had all the water meters and everything. And it was there, but it wasn't in good condition. So that was my fault because I didn't do an inspection, a proper inspection. I had to basically redo everything, the water meter and the electric meters. I took a big hit with the electricians, the permits, and the plumbers and all the permits. As far as materials goes, I spent about $12,000. So I was assuming that I was gonna spend about $9,000 to $10,000. So a little bit over on that, about 30% over. In total, I spent $63,000. And like I mentioned, I had sold the property, I want to say like 2 months ago I sold it. I posted it online and I told the people, we're going to rehab it. This is going to be the final product. Since I have other mobile homes that I've sold, that I've rehabbed. We use the same flooring, the same wall, same ceiling fan, same everything. So I can show them pictures and they can have a visual on how it's going to look. The lady decided that she wanted it. I sold it for $74,000. She gave me $11,000 as a down payment. And we're gonna finance the $63,000 at 12% interest rate. So the payment is gonna be $757 for 15 years. In those 15 years, she's gonna be responsible of any maintenance for the mobile home and the lots, and of paying the taxes. I really didn't make a killing on this property. I sold it for $11,000 more than what I bought it for. So basically my profit was a down payment because I invested $63,000. So she gave me the $11,000 as profit, and my money, the $63,000 that I had in cash, basically she's gonna pay me back $757 for 15 years. If we do the math quickly, she will be giving me back in 15 years $136,260. In the long run, I am gonna make the money. It's like if I put it in the stock market, basically. But this is more guaranteed because we have the property behind it, and if she doesn't pay, I get to foreclosure and get the property back, which is not my plan. Hopefully, everything goes out as planned, and she pays the property. I encourage her, if she gets income tax returns or any other sort of chunks of money, to throw it to the principal so she doesn't pay a lot of interest for the long run. I really don't mind if in 5 years she comes with all the money and pays me. I made 5 years of interest. I made the $11,000 down payment of profits, and then plus I'm getting my whole money back together, which I basically bought it in parts because I was paying the contractor. I was paying Home Depot within a few months. So it's not a great deal, guys. I am gonna make money. Like I mentioned, I'm basically gonna double my money in 15 years. Basically guaranteed. I'm kind of excited about it, but I'm not gonna make a killing on it. So one mistake for the future that I'm gonna avoid, I'm not gonna sell the property, or at least I'm not gonna give them the final price until we're basically done rehabbing the property. because surprises come up. The last surprise was the city inspector came to see if the mobile home was already wired correctly for the electric meter. He told us that we needed a bigger driveway. That was a $1,500 hit. I mean, people have told me, hey, why don't you increase the $1,500 to the lady, sell it a little bit higher. I mean, we already made the paperwork. I already gave her my word, and I don't think it's fair. I already told her the amount that I was gonna sell it for, and she hasn't broken her promises. She gave me the down payment as agreed. I have to be a man of my word, and even if it starts cutting into my profits, I mean, you win some, you lose some. So I'm still winning. So right now, like I mentioned, I'm making $11,000 profit, and I'm gonna make all the interest in the 15 years. Would I rather have the $63,000 in the bank or under my mattress? No, I would rather have it invested here and prefer the $757 every month for 15 years. 180 payments is a lot. So every first of the month, like all the other properties that I've sold and other properties that I rent, she's gonna go to my convenience store. She's gonna drop off the mortgage payments, and they're gonna give her receipts. I'm gonna give her the amortization Excel. She gets to highlight every month the payment that she's made, and she's gonna know exactly what her balance is. I told her the only time that the balance would change is if you throw extra to the principal. If she gives her monthly payment, the $757 every month, and let's say in March or in April with the income tax return, let's say she wants to give $5,000 extra to the principal, then I will give her a new amortization report that will include those $5,000, and the whole calculation will change. Now every month, more will go to the principal, less to the interest. Her last payment will change. It won't be in 15 years anymore. She'll probably cut like a year or two with the extra payments. Let me know if you have any questions, guys. Expect another video very soon. This will be my last investment. I will not mention why. I'll keep you guys thinking. If you have any clues on why this will be my last investment, leave a comment below. Let's see if you get it right when I upload my next video. If you guys have any questions, any comments about the convenience store, about the rental properties, about the owner financing properties, if you wanna get any ideas on how to create passive income, also let me know. My wife and I are really thinking of opening a second business. Stay tuned for the next video, guys. God bless. Peace.